I was in a shit relationship for almost a decade, started when I was a young teenager and lasted until I met my now fiancé in my early 20s. I had tried leaving the relationship a couple of times but kept getting roped back into it by his begging and pleading. One day I went to work, in a care home, and there was a new agency worker starting that day. He was Italian and oh boy, I was so instantly attracted to him. I felt so silly and giddy and had to remind myself I'm in a relationship and it's okay to just admire from a distance, right? Well, we get into handover before the start of the shift, and because the agency is new to the place he needed to be partnered up with someone. My senior decided to pair him up with me. My heart was beating so hard, I thought, oh no. He's gonna know instantly I find him attractive. How do I hide this? He could barely speak English and was very quiet, and most of the shift I was running around trying to find him so I could tell him what needed to be done. I thought he was probably avoiding me because I'm a weirdo. After that shift I didn't see him again for 2 weeks and kinda forgot about it. Until I came in for a night shift. He was also working the night shift. It was going to be just us two for 12 hours straight. Flushed face. It's probably worth noting at this point that all of my colleagues and even management were obsessed with this guy. Everyone thought he was attractive, but they had all made comments about how he barely speaks to them, but none of them seemed to have put much effort themselves into talking to him. So I made it my mission to not be awkward and just talk to him like I would anyone else and have a good night. My God, it was one of the best nights I'd ever had. We spent the whole night talking and laughing and being silly. He had no trouble talking to me, albeit with broken English, but I understood him well enough. When the call bell rang we would race each other to see who could answer it first, etc. We had such a good time. I was sad when the shift was coming to its end. It hadn't felt like I was working at all. We parted ways and thanked each other for a good shift, and that was that. A few weeks later I was browsing Facebook and he popped up as a recommended friend, so I sent him a friend request. My logic was we could at least be friends, as he didn't know anyone in this country and had only recently moved here. It's worth noting throughout all of this I was preparing myself to leave my boyfriend. Good, it was clear the relationship had long run its course and I just needed to bite the bullet and end it. He accepted my friend request and we started talking over Messenger. Nothing inappropriate happened between us at all, but it was really nice to have this new friendship. I told him I have a boyfriend and it was complicated, and he understood that. We met up a couple of times to have a coffee in the town center and everything was so easy with him. I enjoyed spending my time with him and I realized pretty quickly I was already in love with this man. As soon as I had that light bulb moment I ended things with my boyfriend and moved into my mom's house. The next night I had another night shift, and when I arrived the guy was already there ready to do the night shift with me. As soon as everyone else left for the night I told him I'd left my boyfriend, and one of the most romantic moments of my life ensued. He grabbed my face and pushed me up against a wall and kissed me with so much passion. I've never experienced anything like it. He told me he has been wanting to do that since the first moment he saw me on that first day, and I told him I'd felt the same way. It was an instant attraction. The reason I couldn't find him that first shift was because he was running around trying to find me and worrying I would think he is the weird one. Face with tears of joy. Within the first month we already knew we wanted to get married and told our families, despite them thinking we were insane, but we just knew. We had met the love of our life. Within 3 months I was pregnant, and here we are today, engaged to be married next year, and we have a gorgeous 2-year-old son. I still can't believe how incredibly lucky I am. Red heart.